Again, good morning. Welcome to my online class. I am Shubhrata, your chemistry lecturer. Today we talk about board question 2017, Joshua Board 2017, chapter 11. The question in this stem we see that A is a compound react with water in the presence of phosphoric acid at 60 atm 300 degrees Celsius and produce ethanol. The questions are given. First question is what is a specification, and the second question, what does ethanol call why does ethanol call biofuel? In the question 3 or question number C, what is happened in the reaction of bromine with A? Explain. In the question D, determine the mass of a molecule of the compound that is produced with the product of stem with excess of sulfuric acid. This question is so much important, so I given this board question for you. The first question is saponification. Sodium or potassium soap is produced by hydrolysis of oil and fats which with caustic soda and caustic potash. Produced sodium and potassium salt is known as soap, and the reaction is known as saponification reaction. That means the salt of higher fatty acid is called soap, and this reaction is called saponification reaction. The reaction is given. All of you get this reaction in my lecture. In the picture you saw the reaction of oil and fat with sodium hydroxide and production of soap and glycerol. Here the number of carbon can be 12 to 18. Okay, then the question number 2 is ethanol called biofuel since it is the most often used as motor fuel, mainly as the biofuel additive or gasoline. It is called biofuel as ethanol is commonly made from biomass starch such as corn and sugarcane. Moreover, ethanol can also be prepared from potato by the following reaction. Starch in the presence of enzyme maltose, and in the presence of water it will produce glucose, and glucose in the presence of Zymes enzyme it will produce ethanol. By this you can say that ethanol is a biofuel. So ethanol comes from sugarcane, potato and so on. That's why it can be called as biofuel. Generally we know that the alkene reacts with water vapor at 300 degree temperature and 60 atm in the presence of phosphoric acid to produce alcohol. So the compound A is an alkene because we know that alkene react with water and produce alcohol in the presence of phosphoric acid. So the compound A is a alcohol and it is ethene. The reaction of bromine with A. Alkene reacts with orange reddish colored bromine water and produce 1,2-dibromo-alkane. As a result, the reaction of the color of bromine water disappear. Unsaturated hydrocarbon can be identified by this reaction. CH2 double bond CH2 plus Br2 equal to CH2Br bond CH2Br, and the name of this compound is 1,2-dibromo-ethane. In the question 4, the produced compound in the stem is ethanol. When ethanol is heated and dehydrated by the excess of sulfuric acid, it will produce alkene. The reaction is given ethanol plus concentrated sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid extract the water from the ethanol and produce alkene ethene. The mass of the molecule of ethene is 28 gram, which is given. It's a simple question from this chapter. Now we discuss about another board question, Kumila board 2017. In the STEM, in hydrocarbon, carbon is 75%, hydrogen is 25%. The molecular mass of the compound is 16. Questions are: what is limiting reactant? B. Explain the effect of isotope of phosphorus in agriculture. This question is come from chapter 2 or 3. C. Determine the molecular formula of the hydrocarbon of the steam. D. Chloroform can be produced from the steam compound. Explain with equation. The question is what is limiting reactant? The answer is given at the time of reaction among more than one reactants. The reactant that does not remain in the reaction medium is called limiting reactant. That means the reactant which is abolished very quickly from the reaction medium is called limiting reactant. And the second question is isotope phosphorus isotope importance. The answer is given. Now, high yielding varieties are being developed in agriculture using radioactive rays, and by uses of these, both qualities and quantity of product are increased. Solution of radioactive phosphorus phosphate is injected to the root of plant. That means isotope of phosphorus is injected of the plant. The scientist can detect the movement of phosphate slowly within the plants using Geiger counter, and from this way they can determine the mechanism of using phosphorus for enhancing growth of plant. That means the growth of plant can be detected by the identification of phosphorus in the plant. It is the answer of question number 2. Now we discuss about the answer of question number 3. The question number 3 is the formula. What is the formula of the stem which is given? Carbon 75%, hydrogen 25%. Composition are given 75-25. Then we have to divided the percentage by their atomic mass. 75 by 12 is to 6.25. 25 by 1 equal to 25. Ratio of carbon and hydrogen is 6.25 is to 25 equal to 1 is to 4. Then the full the full number of the ratio divided by the 6.25, and we will get 1 is to 4. So the empirical formula of that compound is CH4. Given that formula mass of this compound is 16, then the molecular formula compound is CH4 into N, and the molecular mass of the compound equal to 12 plus 1 into 4 into N equal to 16N. 16N equal to 16, so N equal to 1. The formula is CH4. The fourth question is chloroform can be produced from the stem compound CH4. Explanation: methane reacts with chlorine in the presence of cyanide, produce methyl chloride CH3Cl, and after that it will produce CH2Cl dichloromethane, then trichloromethane, and this trichloromethane is called chloroform. One chlorine atom is replaced by one hydrogen atom in each step of the reaction and produce hydrogen chloride gas. It is a chain reaction and cannot be controlled easily. So reaction is given CH4 plus chlorine UV light, it will produce CH3Cl plus HCl, CH3Cl plus Cl2, it will produce CH2Cl2 plus HCl, which CH2Cl2 plus Cl2 equal to CHCl3, and it is called chloroform. Thus chloroform can be produced from the stem compound methane. So we can produce chloroform from methane. This reaction is we discuss in our lecture, so you can memorize it and practice more repeatedly and carefully. Thank you for this class. Thank you all.